Hey guys, it's Gift of Gab. So today I'm going to be showing y'all the very first flip book I have made for a pen pal and everything that I put into it. This is the first, obviously, like I said, this is the first flip book that I've made for a pen pal. I've made some just offhand, but this is the first one I made, so let's see how it goes. This is the inside. What it looks like, it's not a full, like, we're going to flip a whole bunch of pages for a flip book, but there are inserts that flip like these ones. So I'll be showing y'all the different things I added. There's a pocket for letters, there's a pocket for bigger goodies, and a smaller little envelope for smaller things like stickers. So let's get into what I've put in it. There's obviously a letter. That was what I started my base on. I started on a letter pocket, and I based the size of my flip book on the size of the letter paper and how it would fit folded up inside the flip book. So this is just how tall it is and how tall I wanted the flip book to be around it. And I dropped the glue. Bye-bye glue. So the next thing that I worked on actually wasn't these flip pages. I went to the goodie pocket, and I just kind of guesstimated a random size that kind of looked good enough to fit the little, like the bigger size extras in. So I gave regular size memos, and then I gave a smaller memo and some photo cards. I had to fold the larger memos to put into the pocket, and then the rest I just folded on top, or I just slid on top with within the pocket. The pocket is pretty deep because I expected the things to be a little bit bigger, so I try not to push them all the way in. The next thing I worked on was a little mini envelope where I could put the stickers and be comfortable that they're not going to fly away and fall out anywhere. So these are the different stickers that I've put in, and this one is so hard, like they're so hard to pick up from a table. But that one's hard to see because he's see-through. But this is the little sticker pocket. Once I'm finished, I'm going to washi that down. Okay, so how I did it was I started with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I didn't measure anything. I just kind of cut where I thought it would work. Like I said, I started it with the size of the letter. I wanted it to fit just basically the letter, and then everything else would be smaller. So I just trimmed around where I thought it would fit, and then I started a letter pocket where on the same thing, based off the size of the letter, and then I washied down. I glued first. When that didn't work well enough, I washied down the sides, both for decoration and to make sure it didn't go anywhere. Like I said, the next thing was the goodie pocket. Same thing, I didn't measure anything. I just cut out a square where I thought it would work and glued that down, and then washied that down some more. Next thing was the envelope. I did it the same way I made my envelopes in the previous video. I just did it on a lot smaller scale. I didn't cut and I didn't measure anything. I literally just went around, made a small little square, and then went from there. This is just me giving a rough example of what I did in the envelope video so you can see it. This paper wasn't square, so I went ahead and cut it. This is actually a receipt from work because it was the closest thing that I was able to fold. I didn't want to fold any of my letter paper or anything. But anyway, so all you do, this is just an example, is fold in the two sides, fold up the bottom with a little lip, and then fold over the top. And that's all I did. And then I took some glue, glued down the back, and then like everything else, I washied the sides. I did use different color washi for each different pocket just so I could get different patterns and things around. When I'm done, I am, like I said, going to washi the top of the envelope down. Next thing I did was she wanted an About Me page, so I went ahead and I made one of those. Didn't measure any of these either. The only thing I made sure was that they were smaller than the size of the book itself, and then that they were the same size to each other. All I did here was I washied them down so that they would flip. I washied them into the crease, down the back, and then down the front, and then put the other paper on top, down the back, down the front. All I'm doing here is I'm adding in my supplies. Since I'm completely done, I'm done showing, I'm done adding more things to it. So I'm just fitting everything in the way I don't think things are going to get lost. And then this is the hardest part because I did make the pocket a little too deep. But I did expect the extras to be a little bit bigger, so next time I will make the pocket smaller. But here are the stickers, and this is where I washi it down. I thought about decorating the outside, but I didn't want that to affect how it fit into an envelope. So I left the outside blank, and I kind of wanted it to be a complete surprise once you open it, because from the outside you really don't know what you're going to get. So I hope she likes it.